What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. This time we are picking up where we left off last time with our Oath Taker run. We had a bunch of cash, we spent it. We bought some good armors for ourselves. We hooked up Mudun with the new two-handed hammer. Pretty sick. What else did we get? I know we grabbed the footman's armor. We grabbed the reinforced mail hauberks. And yeah, I'm sure there's some other things that I'm missing. But that's not what's truly important. Today, what I would like to do is leave the north, go to the south, and get involved with the war from the perspective of the southerners. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do today. And we're just going to leave. I think I bought the supplies and stuff that I wanted, or did I? Or did they not quite have what I wanted at Hellenberg? Either way, we've got enough cash in our reserves to get to Hakim al-Ramal and to make some stuff happen. Would hope that there's some things for us in the arena that we can participate in. And once again, I'd like to stop by the Dead Oasis camp. I think it's like our third time stopping by here. And see if this is a location that we might be able to take on. This looks more doable now. A nomad leader, nomad archers. It says it's on a hill. Not fortified though. Our bros are in decent shape. We're much better armed and armored than we were previous. I think we try it. Just a fun fight to start the day. And who knows, we might get some good gear off a nomad leader. And nice to see that on a hill means we're all on a hill. I'm also stoked that we no longer have that oath wrecking our confidence at the beginning of every battle. That was garbage. Garbage, if you want to say it in French. Let's go ahead and continue to wait. Yeah, we're probably just going to get hit repeatedly on Mudun. Whatever. His Battle Forge is protecting him, but it's still not great. Alright, Sabti the Sand Viper. Sick name. If we can get his weapon, that'll be a sick upgrade for Galdrick. Like a seriously real DPS increase. And this is why we held off on shooting. Is because we suspected that we would get some better opportunities once they stepped in. So clearly we're being flanked by 6 two-handed weapons. That's pretty damn scary. Can't say that I like that. And you'll see obviously that I'm focusing this one guy. I am going to step in here. I think a small number of our men. Beautiful. Can deal with this little group here, whereas we might need a lot to deal with these guys up here, especially if we miss that attack. Was hoping to get at least one more kill on this outlaw. That would have been pretty sick. Step up here, go there, and let's bring the pain to these dudes down here. Tell you what, we'll step in there, hope to get the hit. We didn't. Step there. Step here. This is all fine. I don't like that that dude's kind of out in the wings living his best life. Otmar is there. Erhamian? Okay. Erhamian being the point man on this position is great. And Miguel also is very well armed and armored. High HP. He can take a hit. I don't even mind that this dude stepped back here on Heracles. He used all of his movement to get to a position that he probably can't hold based on his armor. We should be able to like 3 or even 4v1 him and get him out of there. As long as we don't get disarmed on Mudun, I'm happy. And I was also happy to see that this outlaw here missed. So, lots of good stuff. I'm going to say, let's get that kill, man. Stop playing around. Alright, Heracles, you are the long axe wielder. Love to see it. Get the hit. Beautiful. Got the kill as well. Could unleash a war dog to help us. Though what will happen is we'll drop him here, and then this guy will have a round swing available. Or, I mean, the dog might just do work and then die. I'm kind of curious to release a war dog every now and then just to see if we can tell how the AI is behaving differently. That was a pretty unfortunate miss. I didn't like that. That was nice. A little more confidence for the bros. Bros love confidence. I'm going to take this shot as opposed to stepping in here. And then here we're going to step in and take that shot and hope to get that kill. Okay, this dude is made out of Teflon. Nothing will stick to him. So what I'm going to do is, instead of going for the line shot here that may hit Sapti, I'm going to go for the swing, which hopefully kills this guy. It did not. Because I don't want to get hit by this weapon. Alright. Do we not have quick hands yet on Theodore? We do not. Alright, that's all good. And that's excellent. Happy to see Miguel finish that fight for us. Otmar here does indeed have quick hands. We're going to stun. Beautiful. For the most part, guys, you got to admit this is going swimmingly. I don't want to step in here. I don't want Gisbert to get smashed. Gonna go for the decapitations, and we missed 266 percenters, basically. Very unfortunate. This guy getting knocked out of here would have been huge. Muldoon, unfortunately, is starting to get a little beat up. We may want to switch him with Galdrick. And I will step in with Anthony. More armor, better helmet, more HP. I'm not willing to risk... this is Warrior, I believe. I'm not going to risk Warrior. He has a special place in my heart. Wind, however, Wind can get some. As can Shiv. No, Shiv, where are you going? No, Shiv. You beautiful, brave bastard. Well, he broke him. But our dogs are going a little too hard in the paint. I thought he would step in here and attack this Nomad Outlaw. And give us a better surround on him. But no, instead he's going to get decapitated by Sabti. Who is in turn going to increase the confidence of his bros. Holy crap! The dog just neoed from the Matrix. A brigand leader. And yeah, that was the damage we were worried about. And we took it on Anthony instead of taking it on someone like Galdrick. I like doing that. I like spreading the damage around. That's great for us. Missing twice with Arathorn is just absolute trash. A stunned routing enemy was not hit. Okay. Okay. Don't panic. Stay calm. Don't panic. Stay calm. I'm gonna step in here. Thank you. Okay, I'll take that as a little bit of a repayment. Drop another dog. You're gonna drop a dog, you should drop more than one. That's kind of how I play this. I talk about that. If you're gonna try to, you know, use a little additional force, use as much overwhelming force as possible in Battle Brothers. Nice, good puncture. Kind of unexpected, but I'm glad we landed it. And then here, I'm going to step back away from this dude. I don't want to take another hit from the pole mace. I was willing to take one, but not two. Not two. And the doggos are in the archer line, which is sick. Alright. Dog can take a little bit of damage. Some of these weapons can't kill a dog in one shot. It's the cleaver that we have to be worried about. The giant scimitar. Every time I see this, all I think about is Aladdin. Where Abu picks up a sword. And the dudes are like, he's got a sword! And he's like, idiot, you've all got swords. Every time. Oh, thank God. So this has been incredibly lucky. Whatever unluck we've had, or bad luck, we've had the good luck of Sabti not landing a single hit. But now Thorben here needs to GTFO. Heracles, that's a pretty rough miss for him. I mean, this fight may even be over for Thorben. He takes a single arrow to the head And we're going to wish we had backed him up. We step in. Yeah, and we keep going in. Now here I could go for a round swing. No, I can't actually. I don't have the fatigue for any of what I was about to say. So we'll just hit Sabti. He's got nimble dodge because his armor's light. Makes sense. But we've got him wavering with a split nose now. Chances to hit have dropped even further. Yeah, I say we get Theodore in here. Go for the stun, please. We didn't get it. Step in here and hope to break that guy, and we absolutely did. Beautiful. I'm going to step in here with Heracles as well. It gives him a good surround. You know, swinging targets, whatever you want to call it. But it also gives us a better chance to hit, which I care more about. I think we're fine. Okay, I'm not that mad. I don't like it when the dogs take my kills, but that's a little crappy. We just got softened up a little bit. But this outlaw can't even attack anymore. He was kind of the main danger down here. Just his reach, his ability to hit any potential bro. I was going to say, will we get a chance to attack before Sabti does? And we do not. That was rough on Heracles. I thought he would withstand that attack a little better than that. Okay, Sabti's like 1 for 6 so far. Cannot be mad about that. This guy's got to go now. He's the only one threatening Heracles. We can't allow it. Okay, we take the 42%. That was an 85 we just whiffed. That would have solved our problems nicely. Alright, quick draw. Let's switch it up. Not good, not good. Okay, I like to see that. You like to see the breaking. I thought we'd have a chance for an additional attack. And that was done with the intention of causing fear. Trying to get the decapitate. I was looking here to see if it would talk about what decapitation does to the enemy's morale. But if you weren't aware, it does wreck it. And then Heracles comes back and gets all the revenge. So we're getting out of this a little battered and beaten, but ultimately just fine. I can't lock down these dudes. Some of them are going to run, but we've got dogs. It's probably the thing they're best at is chasing down and routing archers. I'm going to say, don't you dare take this leader kill. Alright, 9 lives. We knew that had to trigger. And we did not get the weapon. That is super unfortunate. That was kind of everything I was in it for. Was the sick upgrade. Could have shot at this dude. It's going to take us a little bit to recover from this fight. But, I mean, that's kind of what the traveling's for. Going to Hakim Al-Ramal. We'll also, you know, pick and choose brothers who can do the arena. We'll be able to make a little cash from that while we bide our time repairing. I'm going to say, I think the dogs were a bit of a difference maker in terms of how much damage we took this fight. I was initially pretty aggravated that our dog stepped in on the leader, but it ended up being a pretty sick step in because he ended up not taking any damage and surviving. The odds were definitely that he would die. Killing this dude would be nice. He's the only one who still is even trying to hurt us. And I will chase this guy down. Just like that, we've locked him down. I don't know if he has footwork. He's very fresh, though. So if he has it, he'll be able to use it. Just moving everyone forward. We'll run him down. This is not worth it if he kills the dog, of course. But check that out. Let's say, at some point this episode, I wanted to talk about the movie Northman that I watched last night. And this is kind of feeling like a good opportunity to do that, because this is going to take a sec. For those of you who haven't seen it, haven't heard of it, awesome movie. The director is the same guy who did The Lighthouse, if you've seen that. I'm trying to think, he's got a few other good credits, and I just never remember what they are. His name is not a name that sticks in my brain. Just trust me when I say that him being a great director is a key element in this. You could watch it as kind of a mindless action movie, but I think you'd be missing the point. And what it's basically the story of Hamlet, the story that Hamlet's based off of. Shakespeare's Hamlet, of course. I think I've gone on record in our series before as saying that Hamlet might be my favorite story ever told. I love the Kenneth Branagh rendition of it. But yeah, it's basically Viking Hamlet. And I actually didn't know this, that Hamlet is based, Shakespeare based Hamlet, on the story of Amleth, I'm not sure what part of like the Nordic region he was from. But it's basically like a mythological tale that he based it on. And the director and the writers and the, experts of mythology came together and created a story that's pretty damn sweet. The cast is amazing. A few people that are in there, like Nicole Kidman, which I kind of had like low expectations for, because sometimes they'll shoehorn in a certain actor, male, female, doesn't matter, old or young, who just kind of like ruins the movie. Honestly, for me, Robert De Niro is one of those dudes. Every time they stick him in a movie nowadays, I'm like, really? Did he have to be in this? Okay, so we got lots of gold, lots of tools. We're going to need them. Silk and cloth. A grenade, which is pretty sick. The prize here was the weapon. We did not get the weapon, but ultimately that was quite lucrative for us. But yeah, oh man. And Skarsgård is sick as the main character. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Watch it through the eyes of, like, being alive at the time that these stories might have been told. And I think you'll grow to, you'll appreciate it more if you do that. Let's take the foreign fatigue. Because they combine a lot of, like, physical elements with, like, spiritual and there's, like, some amazing visuals that they try to include, too. Just watch the trailer if you're not convinced. You'll get pumped. You won't be able to help it. It's too sick not to get pumped. So here we're going to take reach advantage, guys. Or do we take underdog? You know what? I'm kind of feeling underdog. I'm going to keep Erhamian and Mudun out on the flanks. And anyone who's on the flanks, I'd like to have underdog. And then Theodore here, once again, does not have quick hands. But I'm going to prioritize Berserk over pretty much everything. We're going to take his 3 in melee skill. Oh, he's the guy we've been pumping his HP this whole time. I feel compelled to pump his HP. Although I think fatigue / even grabbing this one melee defense would be great. And I do want to make sure his resolve gets over 50. But we've got to do it. The experiment is to see how much hit points we can get him to. And right now he's at 127. That's probably the highest I've ever gotten. And he's not even close to being done yet. Which is insane. But anyway, guys. Yeah, do yourself a favor. Watch it. It's awesome. If you're like me at all, you will appreciate it for sure. Let's switch out a few bros, actually. A couple bros took some hits. And we can just go a little wider in the front line. You're pretty damn beat up too, huh? Something like that. Keep it rocking. But yeah, it took my lady to see it too. And it was funny because we came away with the same like take, which is that like the integration of the spiritual mythological elements with like the sort of historical feeling, the accuracy feeling of the stories was what made it super good. So that's probably all I'll talk about it, but I hope you guys give it a chance. Sweet movie. I think you'll like it. Alright, so now down to business. Of course, these guys don't want to buy my silks, but they will buy my cloth rolls. The price is here, 20 on the wooden shield. We've talked about that many times. That's a pretty damn good read. That means sell everything. Basically, sell everything. Should have repaired some of this stuff. I'm just not going to. I do love getting the extra fire pots, which will keep for the dark times ahead. A lot of food. A lot of tools. There's no cheap ammo, but we'll still buy an extra 100. Gotta do it. Gotta have it. Let's see what the arena wants us to do. Okay, 3 desert bandits. That's something we can do. Usually pretty easily for an easy grand. We'll take that. They have public executions going on right now. Provides entertainment for the whole family. Food and drink are abundant during such an occasion, but merchants may also try to take advantage of spectators. So the prices here to buy might not be quite so good. Got a Beast Slayer here. Disown Noble. Let's check the Alchemist, just see what's going on in here. Pretty cheap handgun, if we wanted that. I should just be buying out fire pots every time I see them. Honestly, and even potentially acid flasks as well. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to start doing it in my other campaign as well. There are just fights that we're going to want to win that we're just not going to be able to. And in those moments, we're going to throw fire pots. when that time comes, fire pots are getting thrown. And that's how we're going to overcome, you know, massive obstacles for our bros. We've got a 2-handed flange mage. That's pretty sweet. I see the fighting spear. And, yeah, getting that scimitar in that last battle would have given us basically 3,500 gold worth of value. You can look at it that way. And that's huge. That's more than we make for a very dangerous, you know, mission. So let's, without any further ado, let's get our bros ready. Kind of sucks that my main fighter bros are a little bit beat up here. But I think it's okay. Here we're just missing a little armor. Here we're missing our helmet. So let's change those out. We've got bros who are wearing stuff that we can borrow. I think that's good enough. And then just like that, we go into the arena, we crush them. Why do we use these bros? Well, because we got to get to 10 wins on them in order to get the Arena Master, I think is what it's called. The Arena Master trait. Which is very important for them. Because they are, 2 of them at least, Mudun and Arhamian, are our bigger sources of morale. They're rally bros. So the higher their resolve, the better. And of course, we get an additional 5 resolve for having that trait. So let them come to me. That'll work. That'll work. No problem stepping in here. Holy crap, what a whiff. Okay, ultimately we touched him, but that triple miss was pretty crappy. Love that they didn't get the stun off there. Hitting me, but missed his own outlaw. Beautiful. Don't need to worry about him anymore. Crush this dude. Decapitate him, please. Didn't get it, but he's going to die to his bleed. Gildrick is a cleaver specialist. His bleeds do twice as much damage. And damn, those axes, bro. There we go. We did step into a surround there on Mudun. We knew what we were getting ourselves into. And really, Urhamian being the MVP there, not missing his shots. And that was just an easy grand for us, or you're not entertained. Yeah, anytime you want to get hype, all you got to do is go and watch Gladiator. Okay. I dare you not to get hype watching Gladiator. It's impossible. Okay. And let's give our boy back his skull. Let's give our Hamian back warrior. And there we go. Okay. Easy grand. That puts us back financially a little bit safer of a position. And then, of course, we want to see what are these contracts that we have available to us. I would like to kill dudes in the north. This is interesting. We're not going to take it, but it's interesting because all I'm getting is traveling stuff. And that's not what I want to do at all. And they want me to go pretty damn far. I don't even know where. Yeah, they want me to go to Rottenbach. So we're going to go to Al-Hazred, I guess, to really get this stuff started. Noticing, too, that we don't currently have an ambition active. So what time of day is it? It's currently dawn. Did I finish that at exactly the worst time, the arena? Anyway, speak of the devil, we get our chances at a new oath. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to blow my nose real quick. I woke up this morning feeling kind of sick. And I will say there was a dude in the movie theater who I don't think was supposed to be there. Just based on, like, when I chose my seats and went in. I was sitting all the way in the back, and this guy was sitting, like, almost right next to us in an almost completely empty movie theater. He was just a very old man. And right before the movie starts, he just starts coughing and sneezing and blowing his nose. He did that for like 30 minutes. And just making ridiculous amounts of noise. And I try not to get aggravated because, one, I thought this guy probably doesn't even have a ticket. But also, two, that's a little inconsiderate. I'm not even talking about COVID. Just like, if I have a flu, like, I'm not going to the movies. But whatever. I ignored him. But then I was like, you know what? I'm probably getting sick from this dude. I'm like way too close. For the amount that he's coughing and sneezing and blowing his nose, like, I'm right next to him. Like, 2 seats away. Like, I'm getting sick. And then I woke up this morning and, like, my nose is running. What can you do? Probably, almost certainly completely unrelated, but that was definitely my thought process. And then, like I said, 30 minutes into the movie, he just goes, he kept pulling out his phone, then he gets up and he leaves. Dudes who pull out their phone repeatedly through the movie, I just want to be like, you got a problem, man. Whatever you're doing on your phone is not that important. Chill, watch the movie. You're defeating the purpose. Anyway, sitting alone in thought isn't just a physical task. You must clear your mind of all obstruction and distraction. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Cutting away every element until you are left to darkness in its purest state. In a movie theater. Where mere glimmers can become divinations, brightly standing amidst all that which is black. And there it is, coming to you in an instant. Truth effervescent in its shimmering clarity, held out to you by the glow of young Anselm's hand. the truth of your purpose and the Light Brigade's future, and must undertake but one oath. So this one requires us to not use ranged weapons, which is difficult for us because we've turned into the all ranged weapon squad. We've got Oath of Righteousness, which whenever we're fighting undead we get bonuses, but whenever we're fighting anything else we get some pretty crappy negatives. The Resolve, not so bad because, you know, we've got pretty high Resolve on this squad, but you hate to see the melee and range defense debuffs. And then Oath of Valor. Your men gain 50% less experience, but they'll never flee in battle. So this is, to me, this is kind of neutral. Obviously, I don't want to get just straight up 15% less experience. I do like that my men will never flee in battle, but that's not that big. If I'm taking a fight where my men are fleeing in battle, I've already lost. Like, that was a battle I probably shouldn't have even taken. And there are very few times where fleeing in battle can also be a positive. So these are not that interesting to me, to be honest. We have not tried the one where our men cannot use ranged weapons, but I don't know if I can afford to do that, really. Right now I'm running a pretty melee-heavy squad, but even my frontliners use throwing weapons. We lose a significant portion of our like offensive capability and our kind of dynamic fighting style, especially in the first like 2 or 3 turns of battle if we take this. I love the confident morale. I don't think our game plan necessarily we have to have ranged. Our bros can just use bill hooks and long axes, and I think we'll be fine against, you know, 80% of the fights we take. But we're trying to get involved with a war with some very strong enemies, and within the next 10 days I'm anticipating us fighting Northerners who are going to have access to arbalisters and stuff like that, and it would be nice to be on even footing with them. So this one, man, I'm tempted just for the novelty. This one I can't take. We're not fighting undead at all, and I'm not just willing to go into every fight with debuffs. And then this one here is an okay positive that probably won't ever come up, with a pretty crappy negative, but ultimately that doesn't really matter. All you got to do to get more experience in Battle Brothers is fight more. play the game longer. So this is kind of a cop-out, and this one's kind of an interesting challenge. And for you guys, I think I'm going to do the Oath of Honor. I'm feeling very honorable after watching Northman. It hurts, though. So while the arrow is knocked, the mind turns. While the sword swings, all is where it should be. Set aside the craft of archery and go into the melee, trusting that what your steel seeks, it shall find. God, that hurts. So I'm guessing, boom, we do that. So what I honestly should do also is unequip these, because they do contribute to a little bit of a fatigue issue. But it'll also heavily clutter up my inventory, which is not upgraded. I don't have the wagon on these particular bros. On our other Let's Play, we have the wagon, and this one we do not. So it'll clutter up my inventory, and that it might end up confusing me, to be honest, as to whose weapon was whose. It'll take forever to reassign stuff. But anyway, here we go. This is, I mean, this is fine. This squad right here is still quite deadly. Just check and make sure everyone's got good shields. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright. Tempted to once again re-equip these Sipper shields. Just looking around at stuff like fatigue, it's really not that big of a difference now that I look at it. Interesting. Okay. Just checking stuff out. I wonder if I can't use throwing weapons, but can I use like acid flasks or... No, I can't. Aha. So we learned something. We cannot use fire pots, acid flasks at all. And the arena is open again. So I think I actually did the arena at the exact perfect time, which is sick. Okay, I'm going to read this one because I don't know if I remember reading too many of these. Dozens of men mingle about the arena's entrance. Some stand stoically, not wishing to give any hint of their capabilities. Others, however, boast and brag with aplomb, either sincerely confident in their martial skills or hoping their bravado makes any holes in their game, or masks any holes in their game. A grizzled man, the master of the arena, holds up a scroll and taps it with a hook for a hand. You're against one of what the northern scum refer to as an unhold. The vizier pays a proper pile of coin to get them here, and the masses love the giant bastards. They do a good job smashing fighters, and on occasion heaving a warrior clear into the crowds. It's quite wonderful. I think some of the unholds even learn to enjoy it the longer they stay here. Like they learn what spurs the mob to cheers and jeer. The brutality is something else. Anyway, may the Gilder watch over you. Alright, we can kill an unhold. Especially with our two-handed bros, we got this. Once again, we're going to just go ahead and adjust. Same 3 bros. Armor's a little beat up. I'm good with that. I think 1 unhold shouldn't be that big of a problem. Let's go. Let's give him something to cheer for, baby. Yeah. 1 unhold, not a problem. We pass. We pass these. We don't move. Yep. That's what we expected. Could pass and wait for Urhamian to step in, but we should be able to just hit this dude. Good hits, and we staggered him. I'm going to wait my turn in case he knocks me back. It's going to allow me to step back in. Can you decapitate an unhold? Perhaps not. Well, we did there. Right as I say that. Maybe he just had too much HP for it to take effect. But how easy was that for the money? Meanwhile, in our other campaign, they want me to kill frickin' sword masters at like day 35 or whatever. Total and absolute nonsense. And that was excellent. That put our finances in a great position. And I need a lot of tools. I'm going to just go ahead and buy a few more while I'm here. Our food is good. I didn't even really check the marketplace for this stuff. And we do, of course, need to put our bros back in position. Okay. Let's try to get involved in that war, guys. I'm not taking any of this. We are going to traverse the Great Desert here. May even stop by this Nomad Conclave, which is another difficult position. We're trying to get to Al-Hazred. It's probably worth to go this way, but man, it's quite a big diversion. When I know there's a location here that's probably got some sick loot. It's probably a super tough fight as well. Our repair's not going that fast. Okay. Pretty similar fight to what we just fought. Looks like they had a battle right outside. Maybe they lost some of their number. And, hold on, let's not attack at dusk. Let's wait till night. We have no ranged. They have archers. Now we want to take advantage of stuff like night. So they have reduced vision, and their weapons are already going to be using the Nomad composite bows, which means that their range is already pretty crappy. Perfect. And look, another chance to get the weapon we wanted. This is a pretty big squad, though. This is not a pushover force by any means. These are all outlaws. And a lot of pole maces. The archers are a non-issue. If we can just pick off some of the lesser armored outlaws early, this might not be too bad. I was really hoping Uthman, the trader's bane, might chill. But it appears he has no chill. And we're stepping in. We're not waiting here. And we're even gonna preemptively use dogs, which I don't normally do. And we're just gonna get an attack there. I'm not stepping in with Theodore, even though he could probably hold off this guy for quite some time. We're gonna wait here. Oh, nice. We broke him. I did not expect that. Good hits. Good hits. And we're going to step in. We're just going to wreck those dudes. I was going to say, let's try to get some fear going. Double decap. You know, it's going to use more fatigue, but barely. Not too bad. There was almost no chance we were going to get him on this guy, but what if we did, though? Yeah, the archer's got to come all the way in to do anything. Which is great for us. And for the most part, I think we're going to support this fight because it's the big one. I don't really like that Otmar is the point man on this. He's got less armor, less levels, less everything. Let's make a little space here. I will send quick draw up top. And now that Theodore, yeah, we're not stepping in there. I wish we could trade with Brock. Could step in here. That's very dangerous. I don't like not being able to step in and use a shield wall. If I could step in and use a shield wall, I'd be okay. I'm just going to shield wall here. We might be able to draw some of the attention of the other guys. Galdrick, no. I'll do it. This is like, we just killed this dog. And I don't feel good about it. But it might save us from a lot of damage. Yeah, I was going to be shocked if we didn't get that one. And Brock just goes in on Uthman. Let me know what you guys think about the early release dog strats here. We're definitely putting our money where our mouth is. Losing dogs is expensive business. Look at each one of these guys as like a $300 bill. Yeah. And that's kind of what I was expecting. What the hell? Oh god. Okay, he did a round swing. I didn't quite see who he hit. But yeah, the dogs now not going to look so hot because they just gave a lot of confidence to our enemy that if we don't get some kills like now, we're going to be heavily regretting it. So if I could go back in time, I don't think I would do that again. I would stick to my normal modus operandi, which is to wait until it's kind of like the coast is clear. And then you involve the dogs. Here they're going to help me get a surround on this dude. And we step in on these. Try to get the decap. Try to sow fear. The guy with the most HP on the squad is uniquely qualified to stand up to this weapon. Though that certainly doesn't mean that he should hope to get hit. We stepped in with Ozpin as well. Ozpin's armor is trash. It's early game good, mid to late game trash. Well, even mid game trash. It's 110. Uthman's armor is pretty sweet. Would be nice to get that. Nice, he hit his own bro. That's huge. Sorry guys, I'm getting like repeatedly scam called right now. Very frustrating. See if we can hit him and maybe take off his confidence. We didn't. Alright, we just gotta cross our fingers here. Yeah, I was gonna say Ozpin could very easily get murdered. I don't know, how many dogs have we lost so far? Several. Yeah, he's in trouble. We're going to shield wall here to make Ozpin's shield wall better. Okay, now we can ignore this guy. Stun there would have been pretty sweet. I'm trying the decaps. Alright, that hurt a little on Gisbert. Unfortunately, this is not a rotation squad. The only people we have rotation on is Muldoon, and Muldoon might be able to get here on Ozpin next turn. We just have to hope that his double shield wall is enough to keep him safe. He's got double bleeding going on too. Yeah, it's pretty crap, getting hit twice. I'm not anticipating this guy being able to hit him. Wow, they're really nailing Gisbert though. Holy crap. Okay, well Gisbert has to go home. Gisbert can't stick around and play anymore. He can maybe come here and try to support there. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. We're going to reload this fight. I think I played that pretty poorly. I tried to get a little fancy with the dog play. It's no good. And this is a fight that is tough. Make no mistake, this is a tough fight, but we can win it. And we can win it without casualties. I kind of like this fireplace placement here. Let's hawk it up. And then we'll see what flank they try to overload this time. They just have a lot of two-handed weapons, which maybe is good for us. It just, the shield wall does tend to vex us. Wow, I'll take that. That was unexpected. But one down. The power of the greatsword, man. Here's a little trickier, but this is where we would use our throwing weapons, and this is kind of what our squad is designed around. Try for the decap. As I say, if we just crush these guys down here and just can roll this group up, I mean, it might even just take these 3 bros, and then all of our other bros can just come up here and support. Okay, that's a little shady for Ozpin. We just got to get rid of this dude, and then we're in the back line, basically. And we got to make it, you know, a little dangerous for this this leader here to want to come and mess with us. Make him want to sit back. Now, Aaron Tier, unfortunately, if he could step in and shield wall, I would step in. This may be a good dog scenario. And I think it is. So even if he doesn't do any damage, so I'm expecting Ozpin maybe to take a hit or two. That stun is brutal. That's going to really slow down our advance up here. Ow. Holy crap. Okay, well Galdrick is hurt. That's pretty crappy as well, because we were hoping to get that kill and clear the board of him. Tried to break my shield. Thankfully, it did not break. That was an absolutely horrible miss that we genuinely could not afford. Okay, we need another dog. Yeah, when a two-handed weapon misses, it feels terrible because you need them to hit. And we whiff again. Damn. It's becoming Whiff City. Let's get that. Getting greedy with the decaps, but maybe not a problem if I can land this stun, and we do. Thankful. Hashtag blessed. Seeing if we had any points left. Move up here. Move in here. Put some damage there. Step in here. Whew. This one's still going okay. We haven't taken major damage on anyone but Galdrick. And he's still in the danger zone. He's got 3 outlaws on him right now. And I have no doubt they will target him. Nice. Good man, Ospen. And there he goes. He's just going to die now. Probably to this dude. Because we missed too many attacks on this guy. Okay. Almost dead. He's got to get out of there. We need Mudun to land his attack, and then Galdrick can run. And then her Hamian has been stunned and whipped now. Quick draw, homie. Guys are falling apart. And then we rotate. And now the only person who can hit him is this guy. How long does this last? Is it 1 turn? Yeah, disarm for 1 more turn. It's probably worth it to just, like, punch. Or even use this as a turn to drop warrior. And now it's all hands on deck. Nice. And that's got him wavering. Would really appreciate the stun there, and we managed to land it once again. Otmar coming in clutch. Got the decap, and now, I was going to say we run, but we can't run. Because there's nothing preventing these dudes from stepping in, or at least this guy from stepping in and bringing the pain to Galdrick. I would definitely step in with Miguel here and start disrupting some of these archers. Although maybe not. Right now they're a bit of a non-factor. Let's see. Maybe a dog will do me a favor and step in on this guy, prevent him from stepping forward on Galdrick, and Galdrick can get the hell out of dodge. And that's what happened. Nice. Wolf is doing some great work. Ospen finally takes a hit. God. Ospen's got to survive, man. He might just have to shield wall until Mudun can get here. Galdrick and Mudun taking so long to dispatch that one dude made such a terrible ripple effect here that these guys are allowed to be alive with such, you know, so intact that they're a serious threat. We might not even have the firepower down there that we need in order to take them out quickly. It's a good hit. Gonna keep hoping that we can lay the stuns down on them. We shield wall here. Hope to not die. I always hate it when it's the same bro who dies repeatedly. We step in on these. I want to step in here as well. Damn. Putting more damage on him. We're hoping to break him. And we can't stun him this time. Yeah, Galdrick just can't even be a part of this. This is perhaps the most clutch turn. We need Ozpin to survive. Mudun too, for that matter. We're not going to recover enough to get a swing. That'd be sick, though. Yeah, and I'm not confident, guys. I think Ozpin's just going to get wrecked here. Wow, really? Got stabbed? You little jerk. Good. Good. Okay, they're going for Mudun. Interesting. I'm not saying that doesn't make sense, because it does. His armor's jacked, his HP's jacked. Yeah, and they wrecked him. Wrecked him, damn near killed him. Wrecked him, hardly knew him. You get the jokes, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna say our best bet now is a break. That was beautiful, but we did not get the 9 lives trigger. That was beautiful as well. But we're like, all of this is good, but we're not out of the woods with any of this yet. We need like a full team break. We needed that kill for sure. Could have used that hit as well. That's 9 lives. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, the break. We step in here. God. I can't even believe I'm considering bringing him in. I think we need Liebwin down here. I think this is all going to be for naught, because I think Mudun is just going to get crushed. I hate to be a man of little faith, but I think that's what's going to happen. Theodore might get put in the ground as well. We need to fade more attacks. Good hits. But as I say, now Mudun gets killed. And then the dog takes that. Okay, the dog took the kill and we didn't even get the weapon. Get me out of here. Sorry for the massive waste of everyone's time. Didn't even get the weapon? The one reason I'm there? I'm gonna pass. I hate to do that. I might come back and do that off camera or something, but that is ooh, nightmare stuff. Do I think we perform better in that fight with all of our throwing weapons and our range tools? Yeah, absolutely. Our bros are not really spec'd optimally for an all melee fight. Let's take out our frustration on these dudes. Let's get a win. I'm not gonna leave today on a non-win. I also see that big group of Ifrits coming towards us. Make no mistake. I just get a little annoyed when I start an episode with like a clear intention that I think is going to be easy for us to do, like get involved with the war between the North and South, thinking that I'm going to be able to pick up a contract. Boom, we're going to start killing Northmen. Boom, we're going to start getting better gear, and it's going to be interesting fights. And then I can't do it. The game does not provide me with what I need to make this happen for us all. But hey, if you want to feel like our squad's made up of absolute terrifying badasses, then hopefully this little battle here will give you your fix. Watch I get some legendary equipment from this. Wouldn't that be sick? The other place wouldn't even give me a cleaver. This place is going to give me a wolf hat. Give me an archer's, like a wolf hat. I had one Let's Play, you guys, some of you might remember, where I got like 3 or 4 of those. I couldn't get a weapon to save my life, but I got all the wolf hats. It's hard to complain, because they're like, I think they're the best archer helmets in the game. Well, it's nice to see how much we outclass these dudes. And down you go. Damn. I had my fingers crossed. I was really hoping for it. I was trying to call my shot like Babe Ruth. Now, this was definitely worth it. Crowns and spices. We took no damage. A bunch of junk we can get rid of. And 28 Ifrits, huh? That might be a fight somewhat equal to that one. And honestly, I think we can win that fight. I just got frustrated. I don't normally lose my cool very easily, but that was a little bit annoying. That particular fight, doing it twice. We're about out of time for today. Fighting Ifrits is serious business. And I'm going to pass on fighting them. One, because we're going to take a ton of damage that I don't want to take. But two, because I'd like to find another location down here. Holy crap. So this one might be deceptively easier. It looks like they have more dudes. But it's cutthroats and slingers, which we should be able to cut through. Which gives us more confidence, which ruins their confidence. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I've got 15 minutes. Us cutting through the non-outlaw dudes is what's really going to help us in this fight. We can't see the leader yet. I'm not going to use the hawk. We don't need to. Let's wait. This is comparable to the last fight. The slingers are pretty much just as useless as the archers were. It's just, can we overwhelm and crush the cutthroats? And then get to the back line and make sure we don't get crushed by pole hammers this time. Okay. Take that. So we want to step here, cut down that way. Nice. Already a little bit of fear being sown into our enemies. It's great. I made a decision there, not to attack him, but to instead attack him. Better odds, plus a chance of breaking. Let's wait here. There we go, a little more breaking. Let's get the decap. I can't help but feel we should have gotten that. And this guy's rocking a tier 3 mace, which I don't hate. I've already got one. But if that's all he's got, we're not too impressed. This is risky. This guy could just step in on me. This dude should be dead. This is actually frustrating me a little bit. I'm getting IRL frustrations from Battle Brothers right now. Yeah. Our Hamian's gonna get killed, but this guy's gonna live. The tilt is real. I think I'm feeling aggro because I didn't do jiu-jitsu this morning. I forgot to set my alarm and I woke up like 20 minutes too late. And I honestly think that's what it is. I think it's messing me up a little bit. I didn't get all the aggro out from last night watching Northman. All that testosterone. Okay. Yeah, and here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about. Why it may have been a bad move. But it's only a bad move if we whiff every attack, as we kind of have been. Alright, we go to help. I said decapitation might send some shockwaves through these dudes, and it did. Nice. A little more braking. I'm gonna say we need our Hamian to hold. We have a few weak spots right now where we need our bros to just chill. Yeah, that was amazing. Not gonna be mad at that. Destroyed my Sipper shield with a single shot, I think. Though maybe he did it once before and I just missed it. But well done him, I guess. And we'd love to see this guy getting defensive. Stay defensive, turtle up until we're ready to deal with you. We're spreading the damage around a little too much because I'm not able to finish these dudes. And right as I say that, we get a finish, thankfully. We'll start moving around to get to there. Alright, happy with that. Start moving around to get back there. Hit there would have been pretty sweet. Tried to help my boy out down there, it didn't pay off. Our Hamian's missed twice now. Starting to take stuff personal. And we got the stun. Unbelievable. Very lucky. Probably shouldn't have attacked again. Should have just chilled and saved up, making sure that I could potentially go for another stun next turn. But it's the battle of the maces up here. Tempting to use some dogs. But I'm not gonna. I was about to say now or Hamian dies. I am gonna take this fight one more time. One more time. And if we don't get it on camera, I'll do it off camera. I think we're experiencing what's today? Tuesday? You ever watch Office Space? The annoying lady who's like, I think somebody's got a case of the Mondays. I feel like I've got a case of the Tuesdays right now. And I don't accept it. I will not be defeated again. And my bravest and most powerful warriors should not be getting, like, soloed by dudes who almost shouldn't even be able to hit them. Like, that is unforgivable. You're forgiven, Aaron Tier, but for the most part, unforgivable. A double kill there is excellent for a Hamian. But he can't overhead strike again. And just like that, I mean, 3 kills. Was that so hard? Is that too much to ask for? We're going up here to support. We wait. Let's get the stun. Let's not even leave it a question whether or not we get hit by this. Miguel, of course we don't want him to get hit there, but... You can't take it from the Outlaws. They're good with these weapons, man. I wish my bros hit as much as they do. We'll step in here. I'm not scared. Very tempted to drop Warrior. I think instead I'm going to drop Maugrim. Going to give me a better surround. Give that dude potentially another target. And this is the key turn. They're going to all get a chance to attack. Hopefully we don't get soloed and wrecked. I think all of our bros are in a decent position. Sure, I'll take a little Battle Forge damage. No big deal. That hurt. Zipper shield held. Nice. Happy to see a whiff. Alright. That wasn't the worst. Wasn't the best. Wasn't the worst. Okay. Another turn of Hamdan not doing anything. Great for us. Beautiful. You two are going to team up and kill that guy. Unfortunately, that did not go according to plan. That was great. I'm not going to complain about that. That was very unexpected. We step in here. Start getting rid of this dude. Decap into an accidental decap. That was just a cleave there. This is a bit risky. But I wanted to get a hit on this dude. It's risky because Hamdan might just step in here and he's got a favorable fight versus our bro. We're not out of the woods yet. They've got like a little bastion of kill power here. I think I'm going to drop another dog. Let's get Wolf on this dude. And you know what, Warrior? Help me beat this outlaw. His shield is a little annoying. It's all about numbers right now. And by numbers I mean statistics. How are our chances to hit? We need surrounds. And potential chances to fear them. Where Hamdan goes is going to dictate a ton. Okay, well. That was very bad for us. Because Quick Draw is basically dead now. Yeah. And we have no one who can rotate nearby. And we can't... We will probably not be able to push him away with our pike. Which I think is our only chance. Yeah. Say a kill there could help. It's a good hit. Decap for the scariness. Didn't quite work. I don't know, man. Quick Draw has got to survive. I can come in here and stun this guy. That's pretty clutch. And I can bring Mudun here for a potential rotation next turn, but he's got to survive one turn on his own against a guy who's got a pretty high likelihood of hitting him. Let's say the dog getting that kill, fine. The dog wants to go here, chase that guy down, that'd be fine. Let's see if he'll go there. No, huh? Alright. Nice, happy to see it, happy to see it. Just have to fade this dude. You get one attack on him. That's almost certainly not going to hit. The 20%er. Alright. Come on, Quick Draw. Damn it. Ah. I'm going to fight this one out. Maybe he's just got an injury that we can live with. But boy, am I unhappy with the performance of our bros today. I honestly, I'd love to say it's me, but I don't think it is. And these are fights we should 100% be able to take. Our bros just don't hit well. They're just not good at it. Fast adaptation just feeling more and more necessary. Dying to dogs, dying to bleed. It's annoying. These don't feel like difficult fights. I feel like I take this fight maybe 7 times out of 10. Let's call it. And it goes easy. And then I take it, you know, these 2 times and they go pretty hard. So it's a feel bad. Killing him before he gets a chance to, like, kill Miguel would have been pretty sweet. Nope. Alright, he went for Miguel, as expected, and then he died from his bleed. Wow, now Modun's gonna die? Alright, guys. This is the failure episode. Absolute maximum failure. But make no mistake, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to beat these fights. We took an oath never to give up, never to surrender, an oath of honor. No ranged weaponry can be used. I just don't have... There's not enough hours in my day to take these types of fights 10 times and then to try to keep re-recording for you guys. I don't want to pass on these types of fights because the way you get ahead in Battle Brothers, I'll just talk about this for a second before we go, is always be doing something. Always. Whenever you're at home playing, let's say you're newer to the game, and you're like, man, I'm like day 100, and my brothers aren't nearly as leveled as yours, aren't nearly as well equipped, or whatever. And this isn't maybe even the best example of a campaign, because I feel like we're still slightly under-equipped, and we're also not at day 100 yet. But you might be comparing your run to mine, or any of my older runs, and be like, man, my stuff isn't as good as yours. Why? And I would say, well, look at how much stuff you get done in a day, right? I was able to squeeze in 2 arena fights, right? If the stupid quest hadn't have been both to travel, if we'd have gotten 1 good quest, we'd have done arena, quest, arena, take advantage, travel, take 2 major fights, hit Al-Hazred, take a quest. Always be doing something. And if you see random armies running around and you're like, that's only 10 guys, kill the 10 guys. That's good experience for your brothers. That's probably a couple 100 crowns worth of loot for you to get. And most of the time for little to no damage taken on you. Do it. So me walking through this huge desert and not being able to win a single fight is horrible, right? We've got to beat these fights. That way when we get to Al-Hazred, we're not hemorrhaging cash, hemorrhaging food, and we won't be able to buy anything. That's how you quickly fall behind in this game. But anyway, I'll take this fight off camera. Hopefully this episode wasn't too frustrating. It was frustrating for me. And it'll happen. These days will happen in Battle Brothers. And maybe, you know, our bros do need to all be rocking fast adaptation. Maybe they just suck. And I was overestimating them a little bit. That hurts my heart to think. But I think it is the case. Level up our range skill here. Resolve still looking a little low. I would happily take fatigue here and like anything else. I don't necessarily need to buff melee range defense, as he is a backline bro. But maybe here I just take 2-2. I don't love that, but I did it. And then quick draw here. May never be a wonderful nimble dodge, bro. Indeed. I think this may be a good opportunity for him to cinch himself as a crossbow master. I think that might end up being the highest heights he's able to achieve. He's not going to get good enough range skill in order to become a bowmaster, which I would prefer over a crossbow master. Fast adaptation might also be good on him. For now, let's just get the crossbow mastery. That's cool. Alright guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Good Talk Gaming. I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Take care.